Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am God, and I manifest the words I speak. My message today, people, is that self-discipline is your greatest asset. It is your greatest asset because self-discipline, man, actually help you to develop a lot of other characteristics. Like someone that's self-disciplined is also very persistent because self-discipline means to me is that you do the things you ought to be doing even when you don't feel like it. Well, that's like challenges. When people face challenges, they normally give up on that stuff. But in the meantime, if you have the self-discipline, that means you're going to keep on going regardless, which to me is also persistence, you know? Self-discipline also lead to one of my favorite things. Like I always run a meeting on this where I say success, consistency is everything. Is that self-discipline also leads to consistency. Because again, self-discipline is doing the things you ought to be doing, whether you feel like it, whether you don't feel like it, regardless of what your opinion is at any given moment of time, you do and take the actions that are necessary and conducive to you developing yourself and accomplishing your goals and dreams. Self-discipline, people, it really is a characteristics that I highly, highly, highly recommend for yourself because it's priceless. If you master self-discipline, people, believe me when I tell you, there is literally nothing that you cannot do or accomplish over a period of time. What I've learned, man, is that, like really and truly, I share this with people, is that, success is not what you have, man. You know, Success, I can talk to many people. When I talk to them, I don't care what you have in the bank. I don't care what material possessions you have because those can come and go, people. But the people that are truly successful deep down is the people that have mastered and developed the habits, of success. And one of those habits, people, is definitely, believe me when I tell you, is self-discipline. Again, I believe it's your greatest asset because, again, it helps you to develop other characteristics that are critically important for being a great leader and just being a great person overall, you know? Definitely, people, I also think that self-discipline is another way of saying or showing that you have self-control. It's like you can't take advantage or do anything worthwhile unless you can control yourself, people. And what better way or easier way to show that you can control yourself than developing the habit of self-discipline and the characteristic of self-discipline. People, I promise you, that's one characteristics that I highly recommend that you develop for yourself and start exploring what does that look like for yourself. What does it look like for you to be self-disciplined, Like, what can you do with that, Like, whatever habits, whatever things you're looking to go after, what consistent habits are you going to take every single day to manifest those goals and vision that you have in mind? Because once you identify whatever the plan is, you just have to be disciplined, self-disciplined, that is, to really see it all the way through, people, all the way to the finish line, And if you ask me, there's never a finish line, man. The more you grow in life is the more your goals should always change because that's the purpose of living, man, is you have to be working towards something. If you're not, then believe me when I tell you, you're simply existing. Your life is always and should always be evolving and changing because that's one of the number one features or part of having an amazing life, people, is to have a life that's spontaneous in the sense that you're always growing, you're always developing, you're always evolving, and the magic to all of that, people, is self-discipline. Always be exploring, always set bigger goals. When you attain the whatever goal you set, find a bigger one, something that's an impossible goal that it may seem. And I would say, man, just keep going and going, because as long as you have them big goals that's pulling you forward, then you're evolving at those pace, people. You're only as big, or as you can only grow according to your goals. So that's why I always challenge you people to set very big goals for yourself. Goals that seems impossible. Goals that could take you a lifetime to accomplish. People, I really truly believe in you. I believe that you can develop this habit and characteristic for yourself of self-discipline. I'm going to pray that into your life, man, that you actually receive and develop that for yourself, because really and truly, it is indeed your greatest asset. Anyways, my declaration over your life, people, number one is that you are a millionaire. Number two is that you're married to the person of your dreams. Number three, you have amazing health and you're in the best shape for your life, people. My prayer for you today is that the Spirit of God that resides in both you and me will continue to lead you and guide you, people, to develop yourself, evolve, create amazing habits, develop great characteristics. And above all, today specifically, I want you to yearn and learn and master self-discipline for yourself. I believe that that's a goal that's worth having, is to be self-disciplined, become self-disciplined, I say this before I split, man, is that I want you to focus on becoming the words that you speak. I want you to become self-disciplined. I want you to become persistent. Become these things, people. That's what makes life, create life, is when you become the words you speak. And that's my suggestion for you today, is for you to become self-disciplined, people. With that being said, y'all have an amazing day, and we'll talk tomorrow.